everybody, welcome to the Healing Academy with Connie Rose YouTube channel. I am Connie Rose, this is my channel, and today I want to talk about something that is one of my favorite topics. As you know, I like to talk, I like to share information, and I want to talk about how we can take full responsibility of our own health. Now, health has been one of my, well, no, not one of mine, the main motivation in my life for the last, say, 10 to 15 years. I have spent copious hours researching what is the best thing for me and my body and how to stay my optimum health through life's challenges. So as you know, I'm an EFT practitioner. So when we tap, we dissolve emotion. Emotion is linked to, in my belief system, physical ailments. So if we create a physical ailment, wouldn't we be the one that could heal this physical ailment? In my experience, the answer is yes. I also know that our bodies are designed to heal themselves. We have a fantastic system called an immune system. And when we nourish our body works how it should. And when I say nourish, there is optimum things that we should be focusing on. What do we put in our body? Because that's what will be the fuel for our body. So let's start with food. Food is medicine. So when we are prescribed different medicines, at the time, they can help, but the amount of side effects that some of them can contraindicate our goal. So we want to make sure what we're putting in our body we absorb and it's in the best interest of our body. For instance, fruit and vegetables, amazing. They come from Mother Earth and they nourish our body. But when I purchase fruit and veggies, I will always wash them. I will wash the heck out of them because of the pesticides and all the other additives that go onto these fruit and vegetables, taking away their natural goodness. If possible, and if the finances allow at the time, organic is amazing, because when we have organic, it takes away all those pesticides. But be very mindful of the word organic, because there can be loopholes where they can class things that are organic but actually aren't. So just look into that with your supplier if you choose to go down that way. But that's one way, food, because whatever we eat, literally we absorb, and we are what we eat. Also sleep. I know that over the years I've partied hard. I've also been a parent of young children. And I know that when I don't get enough sleep, I am irrational, I am not great company, and mainly I feel like crap. To the point where sometimes I would prefer a hangover to lack of sleep. And it can be as bad. So be mindful of how much sleep you're getting. I like to sit around 8 to 10 hours. That's me. I also go to bed at a decent hour for me, which is no later than 10:30. Whereas I wake up around 7 o'clock in the morning. So that's my sleep patterns. Be mindful of your sleep patterns, because I know that when I'm unsettled, I'll be tossing and turning and I wake up through the night, and it's usually because I've got something on my mind and stresses, or I've had too much coffee or, stimulants. I just take note of your patterns, because we're all completely different. But I also work out. I also have a class that I go to at least 3 times a week, minimum. And I like to be in that atmosphere with other people, because if I, like through lockdown, I would be doing YouTube workouts, but I like to be in a group where I like to keep up with other people. Otherwise I get a bit slack. That is really motivating for me. So what motivates you to move your body? What motivates you to put the right things in your body? What motivates you to go to bed at the right hour? Well, when I do all these things, I feel amazing. And that's enough reward for me. I can think straight. Now, over the years, I have been very sick a few times, to the point where doctors say nothing's wrong with me, but I know something's not right. So I do a heavy metal detox. Heavy metals are very, very dangerous to our bodies. The thing with heavy metals is they come in way of the water we drink. They come in the oxygen we breathe. They come in the foods we eat. And our body stores them. They can actually go up into the brain and distort our thinking, give us brain fog and that type of thing. So I personally have a heavy metal detox as a smoothie in the morning. A lot of days. I did it for about 3 months in a row, and now I just do it every few days. And that changed everything for me, because I didn't realize, but I also had over 3 years leaking amalgam fillings, which was slowly poisoning me. And I didn't realize that I was being poisoned. Like I said, the doctors said that I was okay, nothing was wrong, all my bloods were perfect, but I couldn't think straight. I literally felt like I was going a little bit crazy, and you would know with mercury poisoning it's very, very dangerous. So I had those removed only a couple of months ago, and oh my gosh, my symptoms, I had burning hands, I had burning feet, I couldn't remember things. I can't even remember the symptoms now because I've disassociated with them. But if I sat here and thought about it, there was about 15 different symptoms. I was having visual migraines as well. So there was a lot going on because my body was trying to heal itself, but it was also giving me all the signs that something wasn't right. We can't ignore what our body's telling us, but we do need to correct it. And we can correct it ourselves based on giving our body what it needs, which is the foods, the hydration. I have filtered water also, take all the metals, or try to take all the metals out of the water. All these little things are a pain in the ass to do, but the reward of me being present with my clients, with my family, with my friends, and just with myself is enough reward for me. Taking full responsibility of my health has really made it challenging in the last couple of years, where we've been told what to do with our health. And I struggled with that because it's been my number one priority. I don't want to be told what to do with my health. I'm going to use my intuition, and I'm going to look after me accordingly, and my children accordingly. So know that your health is your responsibility, nobody else's. How are you treating yourself at the moment? Are you nourishing yourself? Are you looking out for yourself? Or are you being told how to look after yourself? Because the interesting thing about the last couple of years has been health has been number one. Yet I want to talk about immune systems. I want to talk about fruit and veggies. I want to talk about fresh air. I want to be talking about moving our body. I want to be talking about positive thoughts. Because the way we think can create an energetic, negative domino effect throughout our body. So I know that if we have pent up anger, that resides in our liver. So if we have liver issues, let's address our anger. I also know that being obsessive is spleen. So we have spleen issues. What are we obsessing over? I work alongside of Louise Hay's teachings, where she talks about different emotions, different ailments, and that's worked for me. So this is my personal experience. I just want everybody to take responsibility for themselves. You take what you want out of this video. It may not resonate with you, which is fine. Everybody knows I'm not a doctor, but I do know what I've experienced, and I do know that taking the time to see what's going on for me has helped me heal over and over again. Sleep, water, what are you putting in your body? And relationships. Toxic relationships create toxic ailments. I know that when I was having issues with the visual migraines, even though my toxic heavy metal load was phenomenal at the time, I also know that spiritually, what don't I want to see? What was it that I was ignoring? And there was relationships in my life at that time that I had to address, which I did. And I actually had visual migraines for 1 year. Gone. And that was about 4 years ago now, 3 years ago. I also know when I get ringing in my ears constantly, you Google it, and it says it's vertigo. But then I think, hang on a minute, what aren't I listening to? And then I start really listening to what's going on around me, listening to my words, listening to my self-talk. And hey, it subsides. It may come back, but I need to sit back with myself and readdress what's going on again. So how are you nurturing yourself? How are you looking after your health? How are you taking full responsibility? Because we can't blame anyone else for what's going on with us. We'd like to, but blame never works. But I just would like to let you know that you've got this. Keep going. If you'd like to share any of your stories, feel free to comment down below on this video, because I'd love to get a conversation going about this. This is one of my passions. And I just wanted to give you a little bit of a feel as to how magical our bodies are, that we can heal ourselves. So your relationship with your health is very important, physically, mentally, and spiritually, because you deserve it. I hope that resonated with you. If you feel somebody else needs to hear this, please share it with them. Please like, subscribe, hit the bell so you can be notified every time I do a video. Have an excellent day. And please, if you need to hear this again, go for it. But if you want a one-on-one session, I do some soul coaching. I am actually also a health coach. If you want to reach out, go to my website, www.thehealingacademy.com.au, and reach out. And I look forward to hearing from you. Take care. Be kind to others, but especially be kind to yourself. Bye for now.